Hello, just a quick word about what's coming up soon. Community is very, very important. And one of the problems with the coronavirus and all the things you've had to do about social distancing and so on is that we can't meet together and be community in that same sense. The Christian community was something that formed immediately after the first time that the gospel was preached. You can see that in Acts chapter 2 at the end of the chapter. The church is described as the body of Christ, and we are all members of that body, or as living stones built into a building. In other words, the images are of being together and not apart. It's very difficult. It's difficult to communicate fully unless you're in someone's physical presence. And yet, being in the physical presence with somebody is something that's been very difficult to do since March, and we still do in a restrictive manner. That's why Tardebig won't be holding a fair and show this year. Our big event is just not possible. A little one is. We can have a social gathering. We can have a little fete, a mini-fete. And we can come together and spend some time together. And frankly, for me, I just want to spend some time talking to people. And it's very difficult to do. We haven't had many people come up to church since we resumed services there. We've tried to do a family-friendly service every week, and not many families have felt that was a good idea. We don't often get that many families in August. So we'd very much hope that from September the 20th that people will come back in bigger numbers. But we've got coming up this little fete on Saturday. We'll start at 1:30. Now there will be refreshments. There should be a good bookstall. There will be one or two little shine shows and things for the children to do. And all in all, it could be quite a really good gathering. It depends on people coming, of course, and we look forward to seeing you there. And I hope very much that you will take the opportunity to talk to people you don't normally get the chance to talk to. And let's build some relationships together. Further down the line, I hope very much that you'll feel that you can be involved with the church, not just turn up from time to time. We really need people to be involved. It's so difficult for older people to do that at the moment because of social distancing, because of COVID-19 fears, because we know that the older you are, the more likely you are to be dangerously infected by COVID-19 when you get it. So it means that the onus comes back on younger people to be the builders of church. Now's the time for you to step up. To step up to help run the church on church council. Perhaps even as church treasurer, or to help out with some form of administration or on the buildings. Maybe it's time that you didn't just sit in a service, but you helped to welcome people, or to set up or clear away. Maybe it's just time that you gave church a little more time, signed up to one of the midweek groups. We've got Alpha coming up, for example. Maybe it's just time to seek the Lord. Everything in this life is temporary, it's transitory. It lasts for a while, it goes away. But the word of our God lasts forever. The blessings of God last more than a lifetime. I hope I might see quite a lot of us on Saturday, and more of us in the weeks to come.